what happens is this: when you use that business activity tracker, it is designed to do this. It's a well. This business is a well pumping business, right? So if you stop pumping the well, your business stops producing, right? And your number one goal in your health and wellness, in your business, combination of the two, is to start building trust with your followers. So that means letting go of being perfect. I think when people jump into coaching, they think they have to be a certain size, abs, knowledge, all this stuff. And it couldn't be furthest from the truth. People relate more if you're willing to share from start to finish. So here's what the cool thing is. Tomorrow's October 1st. Everybody can make one of your posts, your workout post, on your Facebook page. It'll hold your accountability. You can share something that you learned and relate it to one of your themes for the week of the day. Okay? So what I like to do is and I have my stuff downstairs, of course, is that I will do one post that gives value, content, tips, suggestions, insights, aha moments, things that I want for myself. It could be a recipe. It could be a moment of clarity that I had during a workout. It could be a moment of clarity that I had at the bus stop. So do you realize it's not always workout related? I'm going to post a workout picture because I'm going to let you see that I'm doing something. And what happens is over time, people go, what is she doing? Why is she getting happy? Why is she willing to share all of this? God, I can relate to her like 1,000 miles a minute. I want to know what she's doing. And some people are actually afraid to reach out to you. And what's funny is you're afraid to reach out to them. So you have to think this is your business now, right? So starting tomorrow, we need to break out those trackers so then I can help guide you for the following week, all right? So however you want to do it is totally fine, but I definitely suggest just breaking out because it'll just benefit you. You know what I mean? Because in that way I can say, okay, great, you did this, now do that. Do you know what I mean? And it's a simple boom, 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 boom. All right? So one of your pictures can be your dedication to your health and wellness. And I think Sharona's doing 80 days. Zoe, you're doing 80 day.
With 4.
The 4. Danielle, what are you doing? Write it down in the chat, honey, if you can.
Yeah, where is she? I like to see her face.
She's hiding her face for some reason. She's like uncool for us, so you know. She's probably like naked or something. Oh, Lord. Okay. So a couple of things I want you guys to make sure that you do on the daily. Number one is always check in with Diesel Nation Team Rising and Team Rise and Shine. Those are your business working pages, right? So you also want to make sure, I'm not going to ask you guys like, did you go to the team call? Did you go to Diesel Nation's call? Did you do that? That's for you. Right? But develop going and develop listening to the National Wake Up Call. The National Wake Up Calls, you know, are always on Mondays at 11:15, but you can watch the playback on Beachbody 411 page. Those are, I love them. I love them to pieces. So make sure you're checking those 2 pages and trying to get in the habit of watching the National Wake Up Call or listening to the playback. I listen to it in the car. It really does help. Okay. So the other things too are our challenge group. If you want to start inviting, we're all going to be on the same page with invites. Your invite to this challenge group, which is Team Epic Journey Shakers, your start date is always going to be the last Monday of the month. That is your date that you're starting your challenge group, right? So then you want to try to give yourself a deadline of helping however many people you're trying to help by the 15th. The reason why this works so well is because once that's done, you can concentrate on something else. You can concentrate on more relationships. Maybe you need to concentrate more on training yourself for a free group that you want to run. So priority 1, week 1 and 2 is getting Success Club and having those conversations and sending your invitations out. Guys, don't be afraid to invite. Have confidence. If you love this, share it. And a way, if you need help with sharing, if you need help with wording, you need to get a phone chat with me so I can give you those specifics, because I can give you ways that will work right towards your needs and your wants. But our group, you can call it Fall Back, the number 2, and the letter U. You can just say that's your group, okay? And the reason why you want to get your, 10 people, whatever it is, by the 15th is because you want to give them the 10 to win checklist. Does everybody have the 10 to win checklist? Does everybody have that? Yes? Okay. That's the first thing you want to give to your customers. Now, if you go to Danielle on Etsy, she already told me it's $10, she will make that your own with your picture and your information. So that's easy. $10 towards your business, and then you give them that, right? What I want us all to collectively do is I am seeing people feel way more confident out of the gate because of this system. I want you to copy it, but you can make it your own. The things that I bought from Danielle, we went over that again in the call last week, but it wasn't recorded. So annoying. But you give your client the 10 to win checklist immediately, okay? And then that way, when they get to step 5, they are working through their checklist, right? And they're easy things to do. The other thing that I purchased from Danielle was the monthly goal list, okay? That's the next thing I send them, because here's the deal. If they have their goal and they have their why, you have that. You ask them to send it to you back later, because then when they fall off radar and they give up and they quit on themselves, you can go, hey, I'm just going to pull out your goal thing from when you started back in July. Do you remember that you were talking about how you just really wanted to be that vision for your kids? How's that going for you? Right? You need specifics to talk to them. And if you hit them with what they gave you, that's a beautiful thing, because you're reminding them of what they need. The beautiful thing to have that. You need that, because times are going to come when they're like, I don't know why. Yeah. No. What time is it? It's 8:30. No, you're just, no, not now. No, not happening. Okay. So then you're going to give them the monthly goal sheet. And then that 10 to win checklist, you ask them to set up a phone chat with you. I strongly suggest that you do something like I do with the weekly calls. So then when your business starts to flourish, you already have set phone call times. So if you do that, then that way what time can I give you on Monday? Okay, I have a 1 and a 1:30, right? It's you that they need. So you need to just have those designated times. It's only going to serve you better as your business grows. So if you start these things now, it's only going to make things so much easier when you start getting Success Club 10 and Success Club 15 and all these people. You can't talk to, 10 people all at once. You need to give them the responsibility. But if you give them the tools, they're going to reach back. The other thing that you're going to do is when you give them that 10 to win checklist, you need to tell them, go out and purchase a binder. Go out and get dividers, because I'm sending you the 10 to win checklist. That's going to be the first thing that goes in your binder. And what I'm going to do is I'm starting to create for you your wellness toolbox. So then you're going to give them the goal sheet. That's going to go in their binder. Then after the goal, then if you can go and purchase this, it's only going to help your business. Remember, these are all tax write-off items. Save your receipts. I went to Danielle's site and I bought her 3-week regular meal plan, and I bought her beginner's guide to meal prepping. This is what people need to start their journey. They need that. And how awesome is it that you can say, hey, I don't want you to worry because I'm giving you your first 3 weeks. That's it. You're good to go. The other thing that I'm starting to suggest is the online grocery shopping, because guys, there's you two, and then Kim, and then Megan, and there's somebody else I can't think off the top of my head. They were like, oh my God, this is a savior. We have to give these people these values. You know what I mean? So we also look more professional when we do this. Do you know what I mean? So you want to posture up in your business. You want to look like, I got my shit together. I'm a coach. I'm going to give you what you need, and I'm going to help you, right? So those are the things that we have to do collectively as a team just to make sure we're all on the same page. If we're all on the same page, then when you need me or you need somebody else, we know exactly what we need to do with you and the group. All right. So the other thing too is you guys notice that I changed the cover photo in our team page. That has all the resource tools. That's always going to be there. I'm never going to change that. So then you can also tell your challengers as they come in, don't forget to hit that big cover photo button. We've linked up so many great tools for you, some great reminders, some things to check out, to be curious about, and all of that stuff. And then that's your job to tell them, and it's your job to share with them how the group runs, right? But you have to show up to the group, because I'll tell you this, when I did not show up to the group back in the day, neither did my challengers. They don't show up if you don't show up. Now you might be saying, well, I don't have anybody right now, but you will. You have to exercise it now. Now is the time. And so what I want to start doing eventually in November is I want to start giving everybody who's a coach a leadership role in the team page. Danielle's been awesome with posting every single day for us as a coach. So I'm so grateful that she's been doing that for all of us. So now when you kind of web out and you get to practice your wings a little bit. And it's really cool. And some of you guys have already done that by going live into the group. So that's one thing you've already conquered and you're working on. So when you feel like going live on that team page, just go live. I don't care this month. Go live, share, encourage, inspire, right? And now we have these white paisley bandanas. We need to make sure we're wearing them every day and we're posting every day. It's only going to help what we want, which is our goals, right? It's all that we want anyway. So if we're doing this, more people will show up. It's just how it works. It's the chain of event, right? But we all have to collectively rock this shit together. And I do believe now, after today's events, I have the group that's going to help make this successful. I really do. So I'm excited to see where we go. Other than that, I'm going to move on to a couple of other things. These are just some coach basic stuff that I want you guys to remember. There are, and I have to get I'm sorry, I'm going to look down because I have my notes here and I don't want to forget anything for you guys. Okay. So I want to go over the importance of posting and inviting. The important part of posting on your Facebook page, and I mean it, you guys, every single day. How many of you, and you can be honest, it's okay, this is how we grow, do you post every single day on your Facebook page? Raise your hand. It's a yes or a no. Okay, so no. That means no. All right, this is your goal as a team, because this is how we're going to hit Success Club. If you're not showing up to your Facebook page, you're calling out sick to work. That's what you're doing. I'm going to give it to you raw. I'm going to give it to you real, because we need to do this. It's time to do it, right? And we came in here for a reason. So we can't not show up for something that's super easy to do. It's super easy to post. There are times I was so emotionally drained from our friend today that I threw the kids into the playground at the outlets. I barely had one eyeball open, and I made my post for tonight for Coaching Opportunity, because I have to show up. I have to show up. And I'll tell you what, I've been showing up for 2 years, and if you read my comments, they prove that I'm showing up. They're proving it, right? You are capable of showing up. It's so simple and so easy. Remember, we talked about getting your themes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, staying with your theme. Don't try to think of something else. Just keep doing it and then master it, right? So this is the first week of the month. The first 2 weeks, focus on challenge groups and what it's done for you. The second to last week of the month, you focus on the coaching and what that's done for you. You have to talk about it. And here's the thing. If you're doing 2 posts a day, here's how it's going to work. Number 1, your first post should be something of value, something of tip, something of Instagram, or something. You said Instagram. I like Instagram. I like Instagram too. But here's the question. Do you reach out to the Instagrammers? Yeah, right. So are you just doing Instagram stories, but you're not actually like talking to the people that are watching your videos? You don't have a business if you're not talking.
If people comment, I comment back to them about my videos.
That's good. That's good. That's
But I
interaction
don't.
for sure.
Yeah, but I don't go specifically to people and make a conversation.
Definitely, I encourage you to start doing that and lean into that soon, because what's going to happen is it will go into more conversations. And you can simply just say, thank you so much for following me on my Instagram page. Some people I've simply just said, hey, I've noticed you've been following me this week. How's your day going? Like, don't freak out about what you're going to say. Because if you're freaking out, then you have that seller's mentality still, right? I don't sell shit. I don't sell shit. You know what a seller is? Thank you. And I loved that. You know what Zoe said? She goes, you sold your smile.
You did. That's why you got me.
Okay, well, I'm joking. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that made my day when she goes, you sold your smile, right? I know I want to sell inspiration, hope, possibilities. I want to show them that I'm improving my life. I also want to show them that sometimes life is shitty and things aren't always perfect. So what a beautiful thing to let go of all these things that you've been worried about for so long, right? So you take your first post and make it of value. Give them something. Give them a step-by-step procedure on how to create whatever it is. Think of something. Look at your house and go, what could I share with them that is of value? I don't even care if there's a like or not. I don't care how many people like this right now because I got to get into the rhythm. You know what I really like about my house? I love that I start my grocery list on Wednesdays. I'm going to talk about that because every mom probably hates shopping. And I'm going to talk to them about my online grocery shopping. I might be at Harris Teeter and do like a funny picture and be like, hey, you're not going to catch me here over the weekend because I'm sitting on my butt with a glass of wine doing my online grocery shopping. People love humor. People love an easy way. So if you need to have more inspiration on that, stalk my Facebook page and watch and read them. Read them. Copy the content if you want. Like, I wouldn't copy and paste because honestly, people are going to know that it's not your words. And when they know it's not your words, there's not much interaction. You have to start building likes and you have to start building conversations in that Facebook page. Where are you going to have your conversations? Where are you going to have something to build upon? So that's why it's so important. That's why it's so important to post every single day, because it's going to give you guys just so much content to build your business. So rather than me like going to share a screen and giving you examples, go to my page and scroll it and listen to it and take some notes down and get some suggestions down, because that'll help you start the engine. You have to just start the engine. All right. The other thing too is you want to help. Okay. So it says here, like, you want to, how many of you have created ever your first 100 contact list of people? Okay. How many of you are in the Coach University for Diesel Nation and doing it? Doing it? Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Keep doing it. I'm doing it too. That's going to tell you how to build your contact list. Melanie Mitro said something a while ago, and I was like, whoa. She was like, she goes, I took everybody in my emailing contact list and I emailed everybody. And she said that she just basically told them like, hey, in case you know, in case you don't know, I'm on this health and wellness journey. I lost 30 pounds. I fell in love with myself. I fell in love with this company that I'm going to start working for, and I'm just here to help and serve. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but I want to let you know that I'm taking on this new venture and I'm super excited about it. And, you know, if you ever need anything with your wellness or, you know, a suggestion or a tip or whatever, I just want you to know that I'm here. And if this isn't for you, please forward this to one of your friends who may need this opportunity. Thanks so much for supporting and just hearing me out. It was something along those lines. But I was like, damn. And then she said she did the same thing with all of the people on her cell phone, all of her contacts. She goes, I don't care if I didn't see them or hear from them. I sent them a message. I was like, oh my God. I was like, wouldn't it be odd to like get a random email from me and a random text from me? But then she reminded me of something. She said, They can delete it. They don't have to respond back to you. They can do whatever. If you're building a business, you got to keep talking to people. And I was like, she's right. She's right. So I really value Melanie Mitro's stuff because Melanie is a woman who literally had $100 left over in her husband and their account, $100 left over for like bills and doctor appointments and just emergency stuff. And she saved her birthday money and took some of that money and snuck behind her husband's back to become a coach. So she had nothing. She had nothing. She brought her husband home. She's a self-made millionaire. And people, and here's the thing. Do you know why she made it to the top? Is because every day she's giving value to social media. That's all it is. It's value. Hey, I'm doing laundry today. Did you know? Blah. Like it's anything of value. So don't sell yourself short on, I don't have anything to give. We already know what happens when somebody sells themselves short. It happened today, right? It's sad. So you can't do that to your business. So you got to always show up on your social media. You always have to make sure that you're just staying. Here's the thing. Melanie Mitro just repeats and recycles, right? Recycle, repeat, recycle, repeat, recycle, repeat. She's like a machine with it, right? You have to be a machine with it. You just got to keep going. You might go, but someone's going to see my post like 50,000. Not everybody's on your Facebook page. Not everybody's on your fitness page. Not everybody's on Instagram that day. You have to stay on the cycle. Because if you don't, I'm telling you right now, there's a reason why Success Club hits and there's a reason why Success Club is not hit. It's that simple. It is, I mean, like seriously, I almost got scared last night. I was like, I don't know. I don't know who I'm going to invite for October. Like, who's going to be, who am I going to, I said, stop that shit. I was like, I'm going to get Success Club. You know why? Because I do the behaviors. And here's what I say about Success Club, y'all. And this is what you need to say too. I will receive Success Club, not go out and get Success Club. I will receive it because I'm doing the steps necessary to get myself there. All right. So collectively, we're talking about Success Club points, and I'll have to go back and reread the points, but I think we're up to like Success Club 25 total as a team. So we can hit that. So we all know that the 15th is our goal to make this happen. And 2 people will help. I know Zoe and Lauren and Dominique be emeralds, which would be amazing and great gifts, by the way, when you hit your emerald status, FYI. And then I know Danielle and Sharona are working really hard to hit diamond. So it's achievable. It can be actually, it's strangely enough, if you bust hard, it can be achievable tomorrow. I mean, there's no like, give it a month. It's crazy. So you want to invite, you want to make sure that you are posting every day on social media. If that's the first thing you have to master that. Show up every day. And you have to start to be proof that the product works. Does that mean weight loss? No, that can mean lots of things. That can mean I'm sleeping better. I have like-minded friends. I'm growing into my happiness. Like, people just want to know what you're doing. They're so damn curious that you got to give it to them with a little bit of curiosity. A little bit of curiosity, you know? So you got to go for that. Something cool with Danielle is that Danielle has her husband who's kind of in on this too, but he's in sales, but he can kind of help all that. I know. 30-pound loss over there, FYI. Just saying. Just saying. Good job. Good job, Scotty. But Scott has an advantage because he can do the seller's mentality, but Danielle can turn it into this sharing mentality. So there's a powerhouse right there. You know what I mean? You always want to make sure the product works, and you always want to do personal development. You have to. You have to, right? Because if we don't do personal development, chances are coaches that are not engaged in a regular personal development, chances are they're not regularly invested into their group to be a coach. So if you're not doing personal development, you got to. I'm telling you, When I saw Danielle Eustace come back from Summit, she was on fire. She had 3 days of crack cocaine, basically. And she was a beast. Because you know why? She was feeding herself. And she was in the moment. And then she came home and she just went, rawr, right? That's what you want to be every day. So you have to do personal development every single day. And you also want to recognize, right? Recognition is huge as a coach, right? So there's a competitive advantage of being a Beachbody coach, because no matter how small, I wrote this all down, no matter how small, you encourage your coach to look for opportunities. I want you to look for opportunities to recognize positive behavior, results, and model me. Model me. I'm the model, okay? I'm not saying you have to go and do a kind of picture that I do. I'm not saying that, but model the behavior. Model the behavior. Sharona has really been, let's recognize this for a hot second. Her pictures have really been cool. She's been really using like different angles and lighting, and you can, what happens is this, you can start to match the picture with the emotion. It's really an artistic craft that you get to learn from that. So start having fun with those things and develop that. You've really been doing well with that. And I just want to make sure I recognize that, because that's something that I saw you kind of did that fast, which was kind of cool. So that's great. But you just want to make sure that you're recognizing your challengers. You're recognizing people in our team page right now. So if you don't have anybody right now, please just recognize other people. Shout them out. Give them a like, you know, because eventually you're going to be doing these things too. But we just have to lead from the front. That's all coaching is. It's just leading from the front. It gets so simple that we make it so big and then poop, you know? So those are my first initial tips. And so we kind of already went over just kind of those coach basics. I want you guys to make sure you have a one-on-one chat with me this week. I want to make sure, because right now we're small, we're mighty. And eventually there's going to be too many coaches where I can't do one-on-one phone chats like that. So let's utilize it. Let's like take it to your advantage. Okay. So this week, read out your business activity tracker. If you did not, that's okay. But I'm telling you, pump the well. If you have another way to do it, which is not the business activity tracker, do that. I don't care, but pump your well. Stay on top of your posting. Be a rock star in your accountability group, and share with the public what you're doing. Share with them everything. If you need the inspiration, go to my Facebook page, go to Melanie Mitro's Facebook page, go to Amy Silverman. She's another one who I love. Jen Guthrie. You all would love, go follow Jen Guthrie on Facebook or follow her on Instagram. She is a Southern little doll who is pregnant with her first baby, and she talks about eating beans, and she's just, what you're going to watch with Jen Guthrie is that she's just chill. And you're like, oh, wow. And then you know what to do? Model that. Follow what the top coaches are doing. Kim Fitzpatrick's, fucking love her. Love her light. But if you follow what they're doing and make it your own, it's working for them. Mm-hmm. So just morph somehow. Don't be them, be you, but use what they're saying. Christina Delgado, yes, is another one. And what I love about Christina Delgado is Zoe is kind of, she's kind of like right to the punch. She's right to the punch, right? And I love that about her. But what you see with Christina Delgado is that she will stand tall, that she believes in this company. She believes in this. You have to get in touch with your belief of what it's done for you. That's it. That's it. Because I can go up to you and go, I love the ribeye steak from Grill Marks because I love it. I love it. And I don't care if you get it or not. But I love Beachbody. And I love what it's doing for me. And I love that I have a platform that's providing for my family, and it's providing my health and my fitness, and it's challenging me, and it's making me grow, and it's making me change. I am grateful. And when you know that, it will pour into everything that you do, right? So just think about those things, roll into next week. Next week, I'm going to share my screen on Sunday night, and we are going to talk about what I do when I send out a hello on my fitness page. And we're going to talk about why getting a fitness page is so important, even if you only have 20 people like I had when I first started. Okay? 20 people I had. That was it. And then it built. But I'm going to show you some scripts of what I do, what I use, what you can purchase from the Danielle person that I use to kind of keep recycling. And then I'm also going to show you the program that I use in order to get back with people besides paper and pen. Okay, this is really important stuff. But for now, it says, can you share a fitness page with a friend? Oh, yeah. You can share. I mean, if you don't have one, we need to make one for you, and I'll show you how to do it. Super simple, super easy. Let's save that for a one-on-one phone chat, and then I can show you how to do that. Super easy, okay? But let's go for it. The first person to get Success Club, if they get on the board by Friday, you're going to get a 1 hour all me, whatever you want from me, and I'm also going to give you a prize off the Beachbody page. So get ready, get set, execute your greatness, and if you don't get it by Friday, there will be another prize for the round 2 person up who gets it before the 15th. So that means getting your goal and being intentional and rocking it. Be a servant to the community, give value, give motivation, give insight, give a possibility, give a chance, give hope, give all of that. That is just our job. And guess what? Now I can't go to bed because I'm so fucking pumped. So thanks a lot. So that's how it goes. I love you all. I'm going to, this better freaking record me, so mean. Stop recording, hit the button, and meaning that I'm going to do it. And if it doesn't do it, I might cry. But yeah, drop mic. So that's what I'm saying. I love you guys. Have a great night. And please tell me this will record. All right. I'm here. Get your phone chat in. Okay. Bye. Please record.